What's it been like to watch her get sober? What's that been like?
It's amazing, man. It's amazing. I know you're what are you're recovery,
Yep,
right?
I'm in recovery.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of my family's in it too, so I think I can relate a lot to your story, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but I mean, look. I mean, there was a time, like I always wanted to grow up and have a family, and I remember when I was a teenager thinking to myself, "There's no way mom's going to be around to meet. Like if I have kids, there's no way my mom's ever going to meet them." And she's now a great grandmother to the 3 grandkids, but I don't know, man. It's just. If you've known anybody in this circumstance, it sounds like you know very well what it's like. Is there's 2 feelings that you have, or at least always 2 feelings I had when mom was going through it. Is like on the one hand, yeah, she's so smart, she's so funny, and you're just like kind of rooting for her because you just want her to get better. Then on the other hand, you're just pissed off. It's like, because you don't quite understand it. I think if you're not in recovery yourself, it's hard to fully understand. And, so that you'd be frustrated with her one moment and then just desperate for her to get better the next moment. And you're constantly bouncing back and forth. But man, it's amazing. It really is. I mean, she was at the wedding we were at last night and just having a good time and being her like funny, quirky self.
She has a good sense of humor.
She's a very good sense of humor. I mean, like the bride and groom did this really cool tradition where they had like at each table a wine bottle with a number on it. And then like at the table 1, they'd open that bottle of wine, their first anniversary, and table 2, the second anniversary, and so forth. And they had people write stuff in Sharpies on the wine bottle. I'd never seen that. I thought it was a pretty cool little thing. And my mom, I forget what table she was in, but like 10 years down the road, and she writes something on her bottle like, "Hey, I love you. Hopefully, I'm still alive when you're drinking this." She's just got like, and again, she's like a kind of a morbid, quirky sense of humor. But yeah, man, it's really amazing because I just never thought she'd be alive when I was 40 years old.
Yeah,
and she is, and she's got a good relationship with her family and her grandparents or her grandkids, and that's just a very cool thing.
Yeah, it's a blessing, man. That's awesome.
It is
to
a
see.
blessing.
It was really cool to see that. Did you ever go to meetings with her? Did she go to? You have been before?
Yeah, I've been to a lot of NA meetings.
When you were growing up, did you ever go or no?
Yeah, I went when I was a kid. I went when I was a teenager. I mean, I've been to a lot actually just in the past few years because she now that she's like, she feels like she's really on the other side of it.
Yeah.
She does a lot with her local NA. I think she's the treasurer, the secretary of her local NA chapter. And do you ever go to meetings or anything?
Oh yeah,
okay.